So, look, you've got this network, and it's a lively presentation almost across the board. You don't have to agree. We like people who disagree with us. But the hatred toward Fox News is far and beyond any other network in the history of television. It's the hatred factor that I'm not quite sure about. What do you think drives
Well, Billy,
that?
the hatred from TV critics is this. How much self-loathing do you have to become a TV critic to begin with? You're sitting at home on the couch watching TV for a living, and your job dictates, because it's by far the most popular cable network, you have to sit at home in your undies for $60K a year and watch something you hate. Of course they're going to transfer that hate to you guys. They hate what they do for a living.
How many people do you know in California that if they disagree with you politically don't like you? I mean, you're an outspoken guy, but I know you have friends who are liberal people. And, you know, most of my friends, if they disagree with me, they still like me. Obviously, they wouldn't be friends. But there is a component in America, if you disagree with them, they hate you. And I just wonder how prevalent that is.
I don't find it that much, Billy. My good friends are my good friends. My you know, people who I don't get along with anymore, that's fine. It really doesn't bother me if they're going to be that small-minded about it. But can I give you my theory on Fox in general?
Sure.
We're talking about the negative. Can we talk about
the positive? Why do they love us? Why are we so popular?
Billy, I view it like a long piece of straightaway, like that road between Barstow and Vegas. Cable news is a long straightaway. Now, on the left lane, MSNBC has gone completely over the shoulder, over the breastplate, over the hip, over the knee, over the ankle, over the bunion. They are so far out there now that, quite frankly, Magellan and OnStar can't locate them. Now, CNN, they've been around the longest. They're sort of like that old faded yellow line down the middle of the road. Now, periodically a rumble strip breaks out for the elections or something like that, or debates, but by and large, you know, it's people know it, they're familiar with it. You know, if they flip through quickly and see Wolf Blitzer, they might even think they're watching a rerun of the, Hunt for Red October, because he looks like the U-boat commander. Now, on the right side, granted, Fox, I believe, is in the right lane, but you still got rubber on the road. Hannity's gone off-road, and Beck, he's way down the road. But for the most part, you, Cavuto, Greta, Brett, you still got rubber on the road. And I think credibility is like a baseball diamond in a cornfield. If you build it, they will come.
Okay.
And they come in droves.
But I disagree with you.
Trust it.
I disagree with you in two ways there. Hannity represents the Republican Party. He's a Reagan Republican. So the Republicans are going to watch Sean. And there's nothing wrong with having somebody on the air that represents the Republican Party. So he's not off the rails anywhere. He's a Republican. Beck is successful, fabulously successful, because he's just a guy. He's not a journalist. He's a guy. The first time we've ever had a guy, okay, who doesn't pretend to be anything other than a guy, who loves his country and says, you know, every day I'm going to tell you what I think. It may not be what you think, but it's just for me. People want to watch people they identify with, and they identify with Beck.
Let me ask you this, Billy. If I come on here and I poke a little fun at Beck, the fact is it's permitted on Fox. Nobody has ever given me a marching order.
If I
went on to another station and poked fun at their big guy, I'd be so out of there. And let me give you the key reason why Fox is successful. Roger Ailes is an absolute genius at hiring women who are so beautiful, but even smarter than they are beautiful, so nobody can make the accusation that he's using them strictly as eye candy.
No, Ailes has always been a guy who hired very smart women and very dumb men, which is how I got the job.
Bingo. Okay. Bingo.